And now to conclude the mini-series of the day, as we looked at ways to prevent suicide, and one at the top is reducing stigma. In our initial series, we are looking at addressing the individual who finds themselves in a difficult situation and entertaining suicidal thoughts, and encourage that they should talk, they should reach out to someone, they should stay connected. And today we are now saying to the community at large, what are some of the things we can do? And we highlighted reducing stigma. There is a variety of steps that people can take to reduce stigma by language, watching the language that is used, by empathizing, putting oneself in the shoes of the other, understanding the situations people are going through, educating ourselves, and building resilience, educating communities, the larger population. And sometimes people who find themselves living with a diagnosis of mental illness or in a stressful situation, not necessarily mental illness, but through stress of any kind. They mentioned as simple things as maybe it's at the end of school term and it's exams season, and that stresses someone out. There could be challenges at home, the lack of resources, the lack of support, stressing someone out. One may be bereaved. They are grieving the loss of a loved one, of a friend, and that stresses them out. Starts to feel like there is no point in trying. Things will not get better. It feels like things will just get darker and darker, and the light in their lives will just get dimmer and dimmer. In some cases, for young people, it could be a relationship that has come to an abrupt end, a relationship that one had invested their emotions, somebody that someone had come to love so much and consider them a dear person, and that relationship ends abruptly. That can be a source of stress for many people. Sometimes it's loss of employment, loss of income. Find yourself in a situation where your source of support is like the rug has been pulled from under your feet, and suddenly you are down on your back without a hope of getting up back on your feet, or not performing well in that exam, in that course that was determining your next step forward. So there are so many life situations, life stressors. Some just happen as we go through life, horizontal stressors, and some happen as we grow up, the developmental tasks, the vertical stressors. We want to be there for each other. We want to be informed. We want to be able to share insight, share knowledge, help others know that maybe some of us have gone through similar situations and we made it through. Yes, it was difficult, but we made it through. Those are always temporary situations. They are always temporary situations, and there is always better solutions. It's just that at that time, when the storm is raging and raging hard, it's hard for someone to imagine a solution or imagine themselves coming out strong. But there is hope. We can come out strong. I want to leave you with a scripture from 1 Peter 5:7 that reads, "Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you." Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. On him, on God. Anxiety is a good thing, it's a healthy thing. The question is the levels. Sometimes you can have an anxiety disorder when those feelings, anxious feelings, become so overwhelming that you feel like they're disabling you. You get paralyzed, you can't do anything. But anxiety on its own, it's okay. It's good to feel anxious because then it causes us to act, protect ourselves, or maybe flee from danger. But when anxious thoughts, they become overwhelming, you're worried about tomorrow, you're worried about what will happen, you're worried if your friend or your special friend will break up with you, you're worried if your relationship will survive, you're worried if you'll keep the job, you're worried for so many things. Cast those worries, your anxiety, on God because he cares. He cares for us. Till I see you next time, hold on, whatever it is, be it a storm, there is light at the end of the tunnel. The rainbow will show up. So hang in there. This is Ebenezer Miniseries, inviting your feedback, inviting you to engage with us. Make your comments. You can even send us brief videos as a response or as asking questions or contributing to the topic of prevention is better. And we are trying to prevent suicide. In this month of October, which has the day Mental Health Awareness Day and Spiritual Health Awareness Week, and an overall month of Workplace Well-Being Month, I wish you all the health and well-being there is. And above all, let us take care of each other. And remember, prevention is better. Ebenezer. Till next time.